Yo, Karasu here. Another episode of Asura's Wrath. Gonna hop right into it, because I know you guys been thirsting for more, and I can't wait to start actually playing past some of the tutorial stuff. Though I do think this level is tutorial still. Anyway, let's get into it. Loading screens. Love them. When we last left off, Asura was sent, tumbling down a fucking gigantic space station into Earth, but we now appear to be in some sort of underworld. And Asura is literally hanging by a thread. Well, by threads I mean fingers.
狭間の世界とでも言っておこうか。
The place we are in is called Naraka. I assume it's some sort of underworld, like the border between life and death, something like that. And the person speaking to Asura is the Golden Spider. It's kinda important. But character shrouded in mystery. In this segment we figure that Asura seems to have forgotten what fuels his anger. More so, he's forgotten why he's where he is. I'm not gonna skip the tutorial because who doesn't like to learn to play? These enemies are called the Goma. They are born from the earth. Essentially they're demons who seek out deities as well as humans to devour their souls. As to why they exist, I cannot divulge that information. But let's just say they're a bane of everyone's existence, and nobody wants them around. Now this right here, the little circle, that's overheating. When you press Y, do your heavy attack, you overheat, and you can't do a heavy attack until the bar is fully dissipated. Then you are allowed to do one. If you try, you can't. See? Pressing Y right now. Now, my favorite part of the system, the dash attack. Holding B allows you to launch, essentially. You can follow this up when they come down in a multitude of ways. Jumping, hold B is a dive, very useful. Auto locks on. I think it's gonna show me how to do special. I'm whipping dashes right now, being a loser. Alright. Now, they're on the ground. You press Y, you do a special attack. That can hit, like, any enemy around you. Usually it auto-kills an enemy, depending on how strong they are. Now, up there, that's August, by the way. That's Asura's former master, but since we are in a flashback, it is his master, currently. August is a pretty cool character, really badass. All he cares about is the fight. And I like that. Really hot-blooded character. Oh, I'm supposed to get hit. Okay. When you get hit, you press A, you can do an Ukemi, kinda. It's like basically recovery type thing. This guy keeps missing for some reason. Come on. Okay. Being weird. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. There we go. Now do that more than once. This guy is whipping attacks on me. Come on. Oh, that's enough. Now the thing about the Goma is that they take the form of animals normally seen on the planet. As to why that is, I don't know. But I find it really interesting to be fighting monkeys and shit like that. Yeah. Even a monkey can do that. This is what I was talking about in the last one. The counterattack. It usually displays on the screen, but pressing Y at the right moment during certain attacks gives you a counter prompt, which can lead to some really big hit damage, depending on if there's enemies around you or if the enemy just, you know, has a certain counter, I guess. Not showing damage values because, you know, I don't know that frame data. Shit like that, but take my word for it, it's good. Do it. Locking on, easy stuff, you know. Toggle between locks. Interesting when there's a lot of enemies around. Use that. And now, Asura's unexplained key blast. That should remain as such. Now, I'm not gonna rapid fire, I'm just gonna do this. Because it works better, I find. Against these guys, as you can see. Here comes my favorite part of the tutorial. Let me further reinforce the fact that you have projectiles by throwing gigantic fucking boulders at you. August is a great teacher, and he should teach all of us. He can show us the way to fight, the way to be a man. I completely missed that one. If only you could just shoot at him. Right? More rocks. Bring them. Bring more rocks. Come on. Please, sir, can I have some more? Is that, oh yeah, by the way, you can control the camera in cutscenes. Pretty, useless for the most part, but, can be pretty cinematic. Like, look, J-cam, overview cam. August just can't resist the fight. But neither can Asura, which is why we shall oblige. This is the part where we learn about that, other little meter. See the one lighting up as I, damage him? That's the, unlimited gauge. Now, this is not what it normally looks like. This is because I have a gauge equipped that I've unlocked. Each gauge does different things. The ones I have lets me build unlimited faster. But I won't go into that because, you know, I find unlimited only useful when it wants to be. And that you shouldn't be using it all the time. But if it's there, you know, and it'll help. Go right ahead. Automatically activates in easy mode. That not even cool. Well, what unlimited does is it gives you extra damage. It makes you pretty much. Does it make you invulnerable? I don't know. It makes you like basically go through attacks. So it's like you're saying, "Fuck that, you're gated." Essentially, I think it does make you invulnerable. And you know, I explained the burst meter in the last one. You know what it does. Time to get my reward. Yeah, I only got good. It's the best reward a teacher could ever give. Teachers, if you're out there, listen up. Learn from August. Rewards for days.
それでこそアスラよ。
I love it. Now Asura's gained a bit of his memory back. He knows his name.
そう、それが君の名さ、アスラ。
Oh. Man, they keep receiving the same two good bumpers. I have a bunch of them real quick. Oh. Another flashback. This time, one that's a bit more recent. I'm gonna take these guys out first. The aerial enemies are pretty annoying. You know, I recommend you take them out first if you can, because they tend to get really distracting when you have a good group of enemies around. But other than that, you know, nothing too much major. Oh wait, I guess the guards I did have before in the tutorial was the default one. Now, focus on one enemy when you start to play this game, by the way. Don't try to do multiple enemy attacks or anything like that, because there aren't really any. He has, or sort of have many AoE skills besides his special, like heavy attacks and such. But focusing on one enemy usually makes you hit a bunch of them. Oh, missed a counter opportunity. When they flash like that, that's a counter opportunity. And before using unlimited like X Factor. Alright, let's kill all these enemies and proceed to the next part. Shoutouts to Robert Berardino. Ooh, Steam message.
殺された。まさかアスラ様が反逆。神道が反逆者。アスラ殿ご乱心。反逆。反逆だ。反逆者。
There's the man out behind it all. There's. Asura seems to gain the vast majority of his memory back, and is ready to pursue the ones who sent him to Naraka, betrayed him, and his emperor.
こんなところで死んでいる場合じゃ。
やめろ。
どうした？気に障ったかい？
お前じゃない。
僕じゃない。
泣き声が。
鳴き声。
Seems to
何
be
も
able to
聞こ
hear
えるはず
crying.
はないよ。この狭間の世界ではね。
During this scene, the phrase "like a bat out of hell" comes to mind. That's literally the first thing I think of. Comment with your phrases in the section below. Briefly, we get a display of power. Large amounts of power. Feels good, man.
ここは。
君の生きる世界だよ。そうそう、時間は12000年ほど経っている。君たち神にとっては大した時間じゃないだろう。
And yet, nothing looks to be better.
世界を救うだと。ただの地獄だ。
I agree with you, Asura. It really does. It really does. Wow, I didn't get a good rank on that, time-wise. But, you know, whatever. We got another one. This is very good art, by the way. I like this whole thing right here. Makes Asura look really cool. A barren land, somewhere on Gaia. Wow. Can't read in the morning. Sorry about that. What do you think? It's become a tad desolate since you were here last. I can hear thunder in the distance. Can you see the lightning? It's as red as blood. So you remember? Yes, the threat of the Goma still remains, even now. Curious as to what your former comrades have been doing? Over here. Let's have a look. Look at that, They let the Goma. Not quite. This was a work of your own race, the demigods. What? They now have control over the world and do as they please. That can't be. A lot can change in 12,000 years. If you don't believe me, why don't you go see for yourself? Shut up! There's that famous Asura anger. Well then, this world shall be your playground. As you can see, the world seems to have gotten worse in the last 12,000 years, which is pretty laughable considering you had a gigantic demon come out the face of the earth in space in the very beginning. Oh no, Wizen. You know, that's it for today. It was a really rather short episode, but we're finally done with all the tutorial stuff, and I'm really looking forward to getting into the meat of the game, so to speak. I mean, we got the Wizen battle from the demo coming up, which, you know, I'm sure most of you or a lot of you have played. And if you haven't, you should check out the demo. It's still on PSN and Xbox Live, you know, so check that out. Play the demo. Maybe you'll like the game. I mean, I like the game. I think it's pretty damn fucking cool. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. You know, your views help me out, motivates me, be my motivation. Wink, wink. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you next time. And until then, happy playing.